Oh, Amiya. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, Amiya. This is you. Dream Even's by Mama Amiya Aranha is perfect? Okay. Look, I have the page I'm gonna color already. Sorry if you don't see my mouth move so much because I don't have my normal audio set up. So, yeah, look. I gotta color this awesome Knuckles page first. So this is the book, by the way. Sonic the Hedgehog Advanced Coloring. I got it at the dollar store. So yeah, knock knock one of meowers. We're gonna color him! Sonic the Light-Nosed Hedgehog. I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. I figured that color pencil going scritcha scritcha will make a nice sound. So hopefully it actually picks up and you guys can hear it. I used to love coloring. Don't know if you guys did a lot of coloring, but like growing up, I had a ton of coloring books and sticker books too. So, I know the proper technique. You did a bunch as a kid. There's always coloring books. Can you guys hear that? Really fun stuff like any series you can think of basically. So I feel like a Sonic one would have not been unusual at the time. Although I don't remember ever seeing one. I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but you still draw to this day? I mean, drawing and coloring are two different things, you know. There's a technique. I feel like you can be really good at coloring and not necessarily really good at drawing, and vice versa. It's not too loud? Okay. Well, I might just stay that way. I'll try and be noisy though. I also had a lot of sticker books. And then they came out with the technology of sticker books with the stickers that you could like re-stick elsewhere in the book. And I thought that was incredible. You know what else I had? I wonder if you guys remember. I think it was a gift from my grandparents. A doodle pair. And you could, stickers applied to video game consoles. I know, it's amazing. If such a thing existed, that would be incredible. It was a little bear that came with markers. And the bear was basically a blank canvas. And then you could doodle on it. And then you could throw it in the clothes washer. And then you'd be able to doodle on it again. That was a level of technology we were working with back then. My mom taught me how to color, and she was kind of obsessed with coloring properly. Like, she would make me do these like little outlines and always color inside the lines. And she would also say that, so here's my tip, you guys. If you are not a seasoned colorer, you have to do the outline, right? And this somehow helps you not go outside the lines. I'm not sure exactly how. I guess it just gives you more of a buffer, like, psychologically. You wanted one of those as a kid? I wonder if they still make them. I'll see why they wouldn't. See, like that. And then what you have to do, no, don't crisscross and go vertical and horizontal. You have to color one way, is what my mom taught me. Don't go shit. You gotta go in one direction and then it'll look good. Like this. Up and down. And then it'll look all nice and uniform. No, not wild and chaotic, even though it's Knuckles. You think Knuckles should be purple? Well, you know, that is your creative philosophy. So if you want Knuckles to be purple, you can, but we're gonna make him red because he is red, and any other color you could choose would be wrong. Just kidding. Purple Knuckles is Espio. Well, Espio's like a hornet, isn't he? Pretty sure. If you color outside the lines, you're pretty much screwed. You can't do anything. Like, you can't do anything to fix it. If we can in the color him outside the lines, he won't be contained. He's not as emotional as some Sonic characters. Knuckles with tan arms like Sonic. Now I'm questioning what color. I think they're red. I think they're red normally. You just tip a bucket of paint on this picture, it doesn't stop at the lines. It might momentarily, like on an atomic level, but erasable color pencils are a scam. Did yours actually erase? I find any color pencils that send you are erasable. It just turns out that they take off the top layer of the paper. So like if you're coloring on a coloring book, they would erase the entire like lines and everything as well. You guys know what I mean? Like it's basically just like sandpaper. That's looking beautiful. But now you can see this like delineation mark where I colored a different direction because I kind of had to. Because it's like a narrow space. You don't have good memories of erasing colors, it never looks like. No, it doesn't. It doesn't totally work. Pens with erasers being a scam so much. A lot of pens had erasers, but it doesn't seem like they actually ever intended you to erase that specific pen with the eraser that was on the pen. More like they just wanted it to look like a pencil, kind of. I remember my grandmother had a lot of those. My grandmother used to work at a pharmacy. And so she had all these pharmacy branded pens like that with the erasers. And I was always looking for paper at my like grandparents' houses. Doesn't matter which one. I'd be like, Annie, do you have any paper? So I could draw. So I've been drawing for a real long time, you guys. But I think coloring is way more relaxing. Like just coloring is like kind of nicer than drawing. You guys have to help me think about what color we can make the letters in the back. Because I'm not sure what I want to do. What a great find at the dollar store, huh? Green and yellow, the letters look yellow. We can do yellow. There's a lot of Sonic stuff at the dollar store, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Because it used to be the dollar store where stuff goes to like die. I went outside the line. Where franchises go to die. Like, I remember finding like you'll kind of watch stuff at the dollar store and being like, uh-oh. But I don't think it's the case with Sonic. They had a dedicated classic Sonic coloring book. I know, I am so happy. Because if it was like a Sonic Advance style Sonic coloring book or whatever, I'll be honest, I might have just skipped over it. Accessible Sonic. He's very marketable again with the Sonic movie doing so well. Yeah, I guess so. So lots of companies are making licensed products. Thanks for being here, guys. I forgot to look for the Tails doll, by the way. I meant to go to GameStop over the weekend. What is causing... There's something that's causing some, like, lines to show up. And I don't like it. Cozy Ami and Buckle's ear. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Try not to overdo it so much with streams, cause I've been having some, you know, like deadlines and stuff. Like I've been kind of busy outside of stream. Yeah, it's been a while since the morning stream. Frick, why is there like a line here? Frick. Glad you could catch a morning stream. You woke up early. Yay, thank you. Falling sound is nice when you can hear it. I'm not sure. Maybe I can move the mic closer. Maybe you guys will be able to hear better this way. Let's see. Is that any better? Lower now. It's from my hand, not the pencil. Oh no, I would really like for you guys to be able to hear it. I'm sorry. There's no way it got quieter still. I moved it way closer. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it's fine. Maybe if I take off my denoiser. It is like 5 centimeters away. Oh, I missed the quill. Sorry, like, that's okay, welcome. Let's try this. Just moving the mic all around. Oh, shoot. Well, that's not good if that happens. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. I hit the mic with the pencil. They should never let awkward, clumsy girls do ASMR. Okay. So then his chest is like white, right? With the red boomerang. Is it the best? But then you get really loud noises. No, they shouldn't. What are you gonna do? Drop me? Ask my listener who was dropped on the floor. I could. Watch me. Knuckles' arms were. No, don't say that. Oh my god, you scared me. You know what? His whole body is red, and then the white is the white boomerang. Of course, I'm double checking after you say something like that. There you got some nice keyboard noises. Now. Try to think of other art related toys that I used to have. Nowadays, the art toys that kids get is crazy. There's like, my nephew has a. He has like a coloring book that's like, it's totally white, right? And then it comes with a paintbrush that you can put water in, or a marker that you can put water in. And then you just like color all over the page, and everything, it makes everything the right color. Isn't that incredible, the science they're doing for children's toys? Also, my cousins had a thing that was like, it was a marker, but then it was like, it had special paper so that it would only be a marker if you wrote on that paper. So if you drew on the carpet or something, it wouldn't matter. My cousin's stories, yeah, my mom, my mom works in like non-profit right now. But when I was growing up, she babysat a lot. So she babysat my cousins. So she was basically like daycare for my little cousins. So we were kind of like almost like siblings for many years. Because they were there every day, so. I know, I always wonder about the chemicals. Like, is this okay for kids? Unofficial Sonic VTuber status is in jeopardy. Well, you guys can't just say stuff like that. Make me question my whole reality. Okay, his shoes have red on them as well. A buckle dumbo for spiders? No, no such thing exists. We used them and we grew up fine, didn't we? I didn't have those when I was a kid. That's some freaking witch doctor science. I didn't have no special markers that would only that only wrote on special paper. If you debuted as VTuber today, would you be a hedgehog girl or crocodile girl? Your whole aesthetic would be Sonic colored. No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't do any of those. I don't want to become known specifically for Sonic. Now, how's my Sonic coloring page looking? I would still be a spider. A hedgehog girl could be cute though. But I think bugs are cuter. Kids back then had super soakers and lawn darts. It was a non-stop war. No, kids back then, listen, they knew kids were gonna fight, so they were like, here, have some like safe boxing gloves that inflate. Centipede girl in another timeline, yeah. That would have been me. I remember Super Soakers because, well, not Super Soakers, but for grading. Did you guys ever get like grading presents? Like my grandmother and my grandparents used to buy me and my siblings grading presents for, you know, not failing, not failing in school. So it would always be some kind of water gun, but it was not a super soaker, you know. But I don't know what it was. The sock and boppers. You think I'm the only cute bug? Correct. Okay, I'm thinking this might ruin it, but I'm thinking of doing like a little bit of shading on the white parts, like his gloves. No, not Sock'em Bopper robots, that's Rock'em Sock'em robots. You guys are confusing your violent toys. No name brand Mega Moister. Oh wait, this one's like metallic though. Let's see here. I think this one's normal. Yeah. More fun than a pillow fight. You were taking a Chuck E. Cheese back then when I actually had arcade games, the 80s. I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese in my life. I watched Shy Traders, old off-brand super. Prodigious precipitators. I won't do a crazy pull right now, but we can do one during Halo. So remember that. Hold that thought. Okay, so let's do like this. Yeah. I think that'll look good. And I don't know where I want to put the shade. I mean, nothing else is going to have shading. Is the thing. So maybe I'll just do some here. Like on the bottom of the shoe. And then here. Whee! Could you do a gradient shading for the letters? I could try. Here, let's test to see if I can do gradient shading on here. Yeah, it seems possible. Yeah, I like that. I'm excited for Halo. I've been having tummy hurt today though. See, Batman? I'm having some kind of IBS flare up since last night. So I hope I can play good. It's okay. It's my cross to bear. Master Chief comforts your tummy hurt. Cortana comforts your tummy hurt. I forgot to tell you guys. tweet about it at the time because I wasn't paying that much attention, but when I was like having a couple drinks the other night, I watched Frankenstein, the new Frankenstein. But I was more concerned with being a cat on Twitter, I guess. Like, it did make me cry. I felt so bad for poor poor Frankie's monster. Yeah, the adults are rolling. So I want to watch it again when I'm not, being incorrigible. Okay. He has green socks. That's so weird. Mommy can't need special attention. Yeah, she did. Poor Frankenfurter's monster. It's literally so sad. Although I will tell you guys, I don't like it when movies, they like explain to the audience what they're about. Like that basically like ruins a movie for me. Because I do really feel like not every piece of media is for every person. So if some people like don't understand the message, which is like a really obvious message, then I think so be it, personally. But I find with movies that they know are gonna be in like theaters or whatever, they're pretty like they always do that stuff. But in Amiya was the monster, yeah. At the end, his brother like literally goes to him and was like, "You were the monster," and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe that was a line in the original Frankenstein. Because to be fair, when that was written, it wouldn't have been like that overused of a trope. Like that probably like invented the like man is the real monster kind of trope, right? But I don't know. It just kind of ruined it for me. Making people's lightning is cool is a simple message. That's not the message. I'm gonna keep the green out. Matt Damon explained recently that due to lack of attention from viewers, movies have adapted to having to explain everything. Just to remind viewers what the movie show was about. I think there was like a leak from like Netflix documents or something that said like remind the viewer of the plot point every like 2 minutes or something. You think it was a parody? If they were throwing shade. Jamaican Lego shoes, yeah, I know. These shoes are so weird. But like that's the thing, like I was barely paying attention and I got the message. I was barely paying attention and I was drunk. And it still made me upset. It's like in a movie, like where like yeah, it wasn't a glass of wine, it was 2 beers. In a movie, if you're watching like a horror movie and it's like you're like having a good time with it, like it's scary, it's like the atmosphere is really good, and then at the end of the movie they're like, by the way, here's what the monster looks like. And you're like, well, that doesn't look scary. Like I was kinda scared. And now 2 beers is like getting drunk on a glass of wine for women. I mean, I probably would get drunk on a glass of wine. Considering how many people refuse to put their phones down during watching movies at home, the Netflix thing is probably real. No, it is real. When you get too tipsy and accidentally create life out of many cadavers that lends its own humanity. Whoopsie, I wanted to give him a big ol' hug, the monster. I'm gonna pretend these are metal and shake them like metal. Girls gotta tweet, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about the movie usually when I'm tweeting during the movie, so. AD4K? Oh, is that like ADHD? This color might be a bit too tan, but I'll just color lightly with it. It says Knuckles, you goof. My favorite anime movie tweet is still, you ate 5 men in 3 months. This guy is the Papa John of cannibals. That's what I thought when he said that. That was an amazing movie, by the way. Incredible, actually. You gotta read them. This Nicholas. They're tweeting about being a cat. Relate to the plot of Frankenstein. No, that's why I said usually. Usually. Okay, so you guys were thinking, should I do like a yellow and green gradient for the letters? Or should I do yellow and blue and then it'll kind of look green in the middle? So it'll kind of be like 3 colors. You know? Yeah, Ravenous is a great movie. I really enjoyed every minute of that, and they really cooked with the score. If I can say that word. Okay. The only thing is the gradient's gonna be kind of hard to do with the still Sonic and Tails. It's gonna be kind of hard to do with outlining things, but I'll try my best. They really cook with the score of Halo 2. You should turn it up by 10% just for the wow factor. I'll turn the music off. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can if the game lets me. Yeah, last time I think I had Halo pretty loud. Cause, I don't know, it felt right. Pretty atmospheric and the score helps out the cool mountains outside versus the warm hearts inside. I cannot wait to play as the Arbiter. I'm like so excited. What a great place to leave it at. So there's one. You think the pencil is cute? What about Ami? Looks like your nails might need to be clipped. What the hell? No, they don't. They're fine. No, they don't. The Halo 2 OST was released in 2 volumes on CD. Oh, Ami's making it cute. Oh, to make a pencil wobble, yeah, you gotta hold it like here and go like. You guys are not really gonna be able to see it though. To make it look like rubber. I think that was what Ami's doing so good with the nails these days compliment. Oh, I don't really have a problem with my nails. I just have a problem with my like skin on my fingers, not my nails. Although, look, this is a little dirty and it's not my fault because I was trying to take my Yeti. It's not dirt, it's like oil stain from the Yeti mic. Because I was trying to like unscrew it from the stand so I could screw it to my mic arm. But then the screwy thing on the stand and the mic arm is two different, like, form factors. You know? So, it just made my hands like oil greasy. I'm falling. I hope you guys liked the rap video. Once I make some more video game raps, I'll make more videos like that. Maybe one of them will pop off. Even though they're so stupid, but going back and listening to like all those video game raps at the time, like they were all also pretty stupid. It was silly and great. Yay! Looking forward to when you take a crack at making your own beat. I mean, I know I can do it. It's just I just gotta like pick a good song, you know, and make sure I leave myself enough time. But I would probably mostly use the like original song and not remake that part. And just put like drums and cut it up a bit. You have pretty hands and fingers. Thanks, guys. I'm sure Buckle's pretty hands and fingers too. Although I've seldom seen a Buckle hand or finger. There we go. It's looking pretty slick. Yeah, I am cooking, huh? Nicholas! You know, I think I only ever knew one Nicholas, like growing up. And he was actually a great guy, so shout out to Nicholas. They me for holding Ami's hands, I can say that much. Oh, Buckle's hands are? Yeah, they are. So I can help you cross the street. Yeah, Nicolas Cage. No, not Nicolas Cage. Pickles. Shout out to Nicholas. Who was, by the way, the only I was in band and I played bass in band. And that was the only other bass player. You never counted the Nicholas you encountered? I mean, I'm just thinking of like people I grew up with. Yeah, I knew a Nicole, yeah. I won't say what she was like because I already told you guys what, you know, Nicholas is kind of like. So if I say what Nicole is like, you know, people are gonna connect the dots. Oh, Nicole is a 10 out of 10. What if Nicholas is watching? No, there's no way. Maybe he's a Nickelback. You went to school with Nicholas and you had to room with him on an overnight trip and he was the worst roommate ever. Oh no, what did he do? My hear a doggy outside. Look at this Amiga. Every time I do it makes me laugh. I heard that song on the radio recently and I was like, you know, this song is like kind of sweet. What the heck is on Ami's head? We go for a short walk in no time. Today? No, first of all, it snowed. Second of all, no, I won't have time. He comes thinking of the room like with toots. Eh? All that driving is bearing fruit. Yeah, I love listening to the radio when I drive. Your graduation song. There's people who didn't have vitamin C's graduation as a graduation song. Yeah, it snowed. Well, I mean, him threatening you sucks, but I mean, there's not much you can do about tooting. You gotta toot when you gotta toot, you know? You need to get this army planet slow situation under control. It's not my responsibility. The game plan for confronting the girl ahead of you. I'm not gonna confront her. If anything, I'll bring it up to my music teacher. My vocal teacher. It is my planet, but I'm not in control of like the stratosphere. You could have taken either threads or tooth. Yeah, no, I get it. The threads are not good. You should conspicuously sit in during a lesson, like eat really loud food. Maybe I'll take a phone call when my lesson time starts. And I'll be like, listen, my lesson time. I gotta take a phone call. I'll take a phone call. Take a phone call as if like I have phone calls to take. My favorite. And then I said, if there's any overlapping shapes, I'm gonna do this. I color them with both colors. You know. You can all call me no, that's okay. Actually, I got a voicemail at some point before I woke up, but I did not listen to it. Awkward turtle. That's not awkward. That's normal. It's a phone call, I have to assume it's a scam, like a knock at the door. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I assume. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, you pick up the phone and it's like a Chinese robocall. Which is, like, a big problem on Ami Planet. I figure I should make some ASMR sounds before the stream ends. You screen all your calls. Wait, how? By letting them go to voicemail. That's how I do it. So let me count first. I was just thinking about this when I was in the bath recently, but I used to kind of like purr when I was younger, but it was actually a tick and it was really bad for my throat. And my parents hated it. But it was different than going. It was like. I was always an army cat, yeah. And I always do that under my breath. Caller ID? Yeah, but they don't know whether it's a scam. And it drove my parents crazy, but they knew I couldn't help it, right? But every once in a while they would be like, "Kat, you have to stop." That's a zombie claw. I wouldn't hide my zombie bite, by the way. She can't help it. No, I couldn't. It was like a tick, like a Tourette syndrome tick. When you wake up and you can't talk yet, 5 more minutes. Like that. Yeah, I have Tourette syndrome. Which always surprises people because people still don't understand what Tourette syndrome is that much. Unfortunately. Smoocher syndrome, what is that, like cooties? Do they think that means you have coprolalia? Yeah. Always. You don't act like the stereotypical Tourette syndrome. Most people don't. Chew at random intervals. Imagine if that was a tick. That'd be so embarrassing if I had a tick like that. Nowadays, it's mostly, unfortunately, like joint stuff, like with my neck or my wrists. Yeah, I will have a cupcake deficiency like just after I've had a cupcake. I guess there's more embarrassing ticks you could have than kissing though. My wrist is starting to hurt, speaking of my joints. You compulsively zip and unzip your jacket. I'm sure that's a thing that some people have. There's a movie coming about Tourette syndrome called I Swear. It's like this is what it is kind of thing. The trailer is a bit of a ride. Yeah, I think a lot of people. Is that the movie that guy was in where he was at those awards where it was a big, kerfuffle? It was the BAFTAs guy, yeah. The thing people have to understand about Tourette syndrome is that it's not like, it's not like most, like a lot of mental things where you can kind of like coach yourself or like, I mean, you kind of like, you can try and redirect your tics to like other things, but it's not like you can like it's not like you can like therapy away Tourette syndrome, right? Because it's like, it's neurological, so it's like literally like chemicals and like synapses in your brain. One of your coworkers had a verbal type of Tourette's that compelled him to respond confrontationally to anyone and anything. He had extreme difficulty. I don't know if I've ever heard of that kind. It's not cerebral, yeah. It just happens. So you have to try and like redirect it. Like an itch, yeah, kind of. Is the throat clearing a tic? I used to have, I actually did when I was younger, I did have a throat clearing tic. And that's why, my parents always take me to the doctor. And the doctors would never know, like, what was wrong. So they would just be like, oh, I guess she has, like, strep throat. And so I would be on antibiotics, like, all the time. And that was a big one for me back then. And, like, blinking a lot of blinking and blinking really hard. But nowadays, no, I don't. I'm just, I think whispering's just hard on the throat, so. But luckily nowadays, my tics aren't too disruptive. It has more to do with like, it'll get worse if I'm in like a stressful situation. Most mammals have 3 eyelids. I know cats have like an extra eyelid. Because sometimes you can see it when they're like sleeping. Oops. Okay, my wrist is in pain, so maybe we'll stop there for right now. I think I've been pressing too hard, even though the colors are really light. But we got most of it done. Cats have the default eyelid layout we're the all ones as humans. I want a 3rd eyelid. Look at you, Nicholas. Have a hug, Buckles. This kind. Wait, that looks like I'm making a heart for Knuckles. That's not what's happening. Just FYI. Hot. You forgot about this? Yeah, it's okay. It was kind of like a trial run. He is my 2nd favorite character. I do like Knuckles a lot. Yeah, your Knuckles is hi. But yeah, Tourette syndrome is like comorbidity with a lot of stuff. That's why I have like OCD and other stuff that I have not necessarily mentioned, but I kind of mentioned. Do I hate Sonic? I hate Sonic. I hate Sonic. Oh, I should unpin my message that says I need 5 more minutes. So mean to Sonic. He was mean to me. No, he wasn't. He doesn't know I exist. That's why he was mean to me. The message that says I love Knuckles. Knuckles? Okay, hold on. Knuckles is aight. Oh, he knows? He doesn't know because he didn't follow me on Twitter. The Sonic the Hedgehog account doesn't follow me on Twitter, and he should. But now I hating Sonic non-demental stuff. It is what it is. I'm in a good profession for what I got going on, you know. Sort of. There are things that, you know, are not that helpful. But you know, like sometimes I get easily overwhelmed. I've gotten way better with it though. Over the years of streaming. I would say when I first started streaming, there's probably like maybe once a month or maybe even more frequent occurrence where I would just get completely overwhelmed and like start crying, and just because like something was going wrong, you know. I don't know how many of you guys remember that sort of thing, but no, it's maybe like once quarterly. Just once quarterly. So this is Flies Begin today, guys. My wrist hurts. My wrist hurts. It's a big improvement. You were in a different situation. I mean, I was in the same situation, but I adjusted to it. Looks nice, thanks. I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna hang it on my refrigerator. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Wait, let me move my mic over so I can give you some nice... There we go, now I'm way closer. Yeah, our new purple friend, the Arbiter. Is the Arbiter's story gonna make me sad? I hope not. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out today. I'll try another one of these. I'll see if I can get the coloring sounds nailed down and like make sure you guys can hear it better. Because that was kind of supposed to be most of the focus, so I'll see you guys later for Halo. Thank you for hanging out this morning and you have a good rest of your day, okay? Otsukaresamiya. Oyasumiya. Bye bye.